Hey, what's going on, crypto people? It is the Crypto Siege with another day in the life and the crazy life that is the digital asset space. Happy Friday to each and every one of you. Hope you're excited about being in the digital asset space. What's going on? You making some gains today? I want to know, did you make some money yesterday, the day before yesterday? Did you make some money without putting your assets at risk? Did you do that? I hope that you did. Hope you leverage your assets. I hope you were participating in the awesome tens of billion-dollar market that is the DeFi space. Shout out to Hugo Philion. He's bullish on Doge and what Doge brings to the digital asset space. Unlike some others, content creators who just don't get it. Hugo totally gets it. Really, really cool to listen to him today. The live stream or the AMA he did, it was 2 hours plus long. And I don't know if it was a combination of the Doge team and Mickey B. Fresh and the rest. I'm not really sure. I only listened to like an hour and 20 minutes of it so far. And he has been speaking with two of the people from the Doge community. What's going on? The Fouts are in the building. What's going on, bro? We got that Matic BTC bot trading group. Matic BTC. Okay. You mean like you deposited Matic in Bitcoin, brother? Namaste, PG. Good to see you, my friend. Aave is doing his thing. Are you talking about on Aave or are you talking about a trading bot, my friend? What's going on? It's good to see you guys. Yeah, happy Friday. I'm going to get this stream in here before the AMA with Alex Mashinsky. Yeah, we are out of town at a friend's house. And if you hear some barking, she has quite the puppy that is hugely protective of her. For sure. On KuCoin, a trading bot. Gotcha. I hear you. I heard that, my friend. Who checked in here? South Texas Celsius is in the building. Well, good to see you. Jason Master Pietro. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. Todd Sellers checked in. Yeah, exciting time to be in a digital asset space. I hope that you're putting your money to work for you. I really, really do hope that you're leveraging your assets, taking advantage of the $150 million program that Polygon is offering, essentially giving for free for merely depositing your crypto. I hope you're excited about that. I'm possibly thinking about swapping my BIDAO tokens for Aave. I'm really, really thinking about that. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, South Texas Celsius. I appreciate that, my friend. They got a clubhouse going on now before the AMA. Interesting stuff. Appreciate you checking in. Keep me up to date, my friend. Let me know what's going on with that clubhouse. Travis Tolliver is in the building. What's good with you? Over here playing with this SwanSwap farming. Amazing passive income. Yeah, I believe it's over 7% right now on your XRP, Travis. Good to see you, bro. Absolutely good to see you. I increased my position on the platform this morning as well. You got to take advantage of that 7%. I borrowed some ETH. And I borrowed some ETH as well. Trying to see what I'm gonna do with that ETH. Not sure yet. If I'm gonna just hold the ETH, or am I going to deposit the ETH? You borrow the ETH at 2 point something, you get deposited on a platform that's paying you 5 point something in ETH. Not bad. Or you can turn the ETH. Or you could do just so many things. You can turn the ETH into another asset like stable coins and put the stable coins on Aave. gosh, there's just so many things that you can do. It really is. It's great to have all these different options and not have to be beholden to the market. You can put your assets to work for you. I love it. B. Neal is here. Donovan from Mobile, Alabama. What's going on, Donovan? Good to see you. Checking in from Mobile, Alabama. I love it. Appreciate you being here. Jay Korn, what's going on, my friend? Indeed. Thank you, Todd. I appreciate that. So look, I'm going to share a little bit from what Todd has going on. Not Todd. Hugo from the AMA, which is really, really cool. Hello from Germany. Hello. Okay. Appreciate you checking in. But I did find it very, very interesting how much Hugo was very, very he was really high on Doge in the Doge community. Some people say Hugo's a pretty smart guy. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Some of the content creators have changed their tune now on Doge, now that it's on I Trust Capital, which I think is funny. So change the tune a little bit. Oh, maybe it's okay now. So interesting stuff. Good to see M. Ant is in the building. Appreciate you being here. You know what? Let me make sure that I share the stream out to everybody hanging out on YouTube right now. Let's let them know that the Crypto Siege is live. Let's let them know and introduce them to this decentralized finance space where they can take their fiat dollars and put it to work, become a liquidity provider, and not only become a liquidity provider, but also become a market maker. Yeah, I'm checking on the Wi-Fi. We had a friend's house, a very good friend and business partner's home here in North Carolina. Let's see here. How do I do this? What I want to do? I want studio. So I'm glad you guys are excited about the market right now. It's interesting stuff over the last couple of weeks. And I was telling Miss Crypto Siege, a lot of people didn't make any money on their assets. They didn't make any money. $1 a day, making $1 a day during the last 7 to 10 days is better than 90-something% of the people in the market right now. Just $1 a day. Some people are making 10 a day. Some people are making 100 a day during this bear market. What is 100 a day? Is that $3,000 a month? I believe it is, right? Pretty cool stuff. Question is, are you participating? Are you participating in that market where you can take your hard-earned cash, turn it into an asset that can go to work for you when you're sleeping? That is a pretty cool deal. Let's see. I want to share that out. Shout out to Travis, leveling up his game, learning the wand swap move for sure. Proud of you, bro. Let's see if we can't share this out. It looks like the Wi-Fi is a little tough. Hey, Catherine, good to see you. I am at work and very busy. I just had to hit the like button for you. Crypto Siege is the best. Thank you. Thank you, Catherine. I appreciate that. I appreciate you checking in. Be careful there at work for sure. XRP Joe checked in. What's going on, my friend? It's good to see you. Yo, man, you guys are awesome. 20-something people here or 20-something likes. I appreciate that. Yeah, let's let the people hanging out on YouTube know about this new asset class that's being built right underneath their nose. Got to let them know. Got to let them know and help them to participate, right? Help them to participate for sure. Let's see. Share it here. Let's do Twitter. Let's see if I got this title right. Yeah, that'll work. Let's tweet that out. There it is. Love it. All right. So let's go back here. Let's close this. Let's get into the stream. I've been dealing with some allergies or something. I don't know what is going on. I think it may be allergies. So yeah, it's definitely Wi-Fi is I may have to go to another room. I thought it was pretty good. So okay, but true. Is there a safe way to hold XRP and get some interest? Kava does not work. Kava doesn't work? Interesting. Yeah, there's a couple of things, my friend. Okay. Bit true, sure. If you can get into the Power Piggy there, it's tough to get into it. If you can get one of the first ones to get in it. I think they do it at 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. WanSwap.finance is the other way that you can do it. Relatively safe. Obviously, there's always the smart contract risk that comes with that. But it's paying 7% currently on XRP. On XRP. Yeah, so BitTrue's a little challenging to kind of get in there, but a lot of people use what they call the Power Piggy there. But it's challenging to try to be one of the first people to get on. What's going on, Brian Keegan? Good to see you. Definitely good to see you. XRP Joe, I appreciate you being here. Hey, Crypto Seeds and family, working and lurking over here. I hope you're all having a beautiful day. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you checking in here for sure. So guys, yeah, so let's take a little listen to Hugo and what he has to say. A great AMA, shout out Crypto Eddie. She actually kind of broke down 4 parts that she was excited about from that interview. Let me share I thought it was interesting. He was really up, positive, highlighting some of the things there. And I think he's a pretty smart guy, right? Let's see if I can. Flood Network hosted by the Dogecoin militia. And I think, this might not play because of the Wi-Fi, huh? Let's see if this will play. I might not be able to I might have to share with you guys my DeFi moves.
Kind of a store of value. XRP is based around the idea of very fast transactions, etc. Doge's idea is essentially based around a meme and bringing communities together around that, and it's been incredibly successful at that, and it's so nice because the key FUD that's leveled at Doge is that Doge is a joke, right? It was created in an afternoon.
Yep. So it doesn't look like that's going to work.
Try the other room.
I may have to switch to a different room. We'll see. It is not working.
No, it was, but it isn't. And the reason it isn't is because people believe in it.
Exactly. And that's something, when Billy does talk, it's like, yeah, it was, but it's not. You can go on for days and talk about, the value of anything. In the 80s, it's not comparable, but it kind of is. I know people that were buying pet rocks because it had cool paint on it, and it was like the fad of the century. Like, it was a pet rock. It was no big deal, but it was created probably to be a little piece of art that people can have, and then it grew into something that people were willing to pay for. So the intrinsic value of it was what someone was willing to pay for it, and that's
the intrinsic value of Doge is the community.
Right, and that's
It's not a financial value, just a financial value.
Oh, exactly. And I get more frustrated when I hear people say, "Oh, when are we going to get to $1?" Or when moon is one of the messages I love.
Well, when moon, so they can just sell it and leave the community. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, and you know what? A true testament to Jenny, just because I mean, you could probably sense the passion behind her in gearing and in basically ensuring that the community stays exactly what it's meant to be and why it was created. And, our community is only stronger together. We can't break up. We can't have alternate tokens within the community because it's just going to saturate us. It's going to break us up. There's just so many other things that go into it that really don't coincide with the bigger picture, which is something that I think everybody has to remember, that there is a bigger picture, which is why we're having this conversation tonight with you.
Look how revolutionary this is. In 10 years, a group of people have come together using a new technology to create a source of value that is, not available to be dictated by anyone else. And I'm not talking about Bitcoin. I am talking about Dogecoin. And that's a very,
Interesting stuff coming from Hugo for sure. Let me see if the reception is. See if there's a better Wi-Fi somewhere else. Keyless is in the building. What's going on, Keyless? It's good to see you. Let's just see if we can't get a better thing going on here. Let's see. It might be a little better here. Let's see. That might work a little bit better. What is going on, Traveler Conte? Appreciate you being here today, my friend. Let's see if that's working better for you guys. I think that'll cut out on a lag. Traveler Conte, what's going on, my friend? Keyless is here. Nicholas M is in the building. What's going on, my friend? How, my friend, says Nicholas M. Indeed. Oh, I bought Charlie Leaf bags is in the building. What's going on, my friend? For security reasons, I won't say exactly how much, but I do make over 1 XRP per day in interest on BitTrue. Love it. I also have over 2,000 VIP points. Very nice. Very nice. Let's see what is going on here. Trying to see how I can get that light. Yeah, so listen, guys, ultimately, Hugo's a smart guy, and, creating something around a community to create value that no one can dictate to. That's the deal. And people miss that bigger picture. People miss that bigger picture for sure. Yes, I'm trying to figure out what might be the best light situation for you guys. Can you guys see me okay? Yeah, nice move there. I bought Charlie's bags. Nice move. Kevin Lance says, hey, man, like your videos. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that. Hopefully you guys can see me okay. I don't know if this light is going to work, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So you guys taking advantage of that? Definitely check out this video from Hugo. The AMA is on the Mickey B. Fresh channel. Another guy who kind of gets it, right? Mickey B. Fresh gets it. You know, there's value in this community. There's value. We bring value to the community. It's not about the powers that be and what they say is value, right? We bring value to the community, right? We bring value to the process space, right? That is what is most important. And, you know, you can talk regulations and all those different kind of things all you want. But not everyone agrees with what this country's regulators thinks is the right thing. It's important to note that. It really, really is. It really, really is. And I'll say, if I said it once, I'll say it 1,000 times. Without Bitcoin, there is no XRP. Without Bitcoin, there is no Ethereum. Without Bitcoin, there is no decentralized finance. Bitcoin opened the possibilities, right? Opened up the possibilities, you know. Yeah, all right. So that's one thing to know. Also, there's another thing too that I want to kind of discuss with you guys as well. It looks like, what is his name? Clinton Donnelly is going to be doing an AMA. Do I need to put that light on? Hold on, let me see something. Where is the light? Yeah. Nope. I got my portable lights with me in the car too. I might bring them out here. Mickey B is smart. Is too smart for me. So guys, listen. Trevor, what is his name? Clinton Donnelly is going to be doing like a 15-minute, 15 to 30 minutes, like an AMA type deal on Flare Networks and what's going on with the taxes and how it's going to work. What he believes is going to work with the tax situation. So let me share that with you guys. Let's see here. Let me see. Yep, there it is. Let's see. Clinton Donnelly, the crypto tax fixer, he calls himself. Let's see. Right here. So I thought this was a very interesting thing coming from Charlie Shrem. Very, very interesting. Gave some big time shout outs to Clinton Donnelly. It's a quote. Clinton, thank you so much for coming on the show. You are the best crypto tax return preparer in the business. You have the cojones to do what every other CPA doesn't. The CPAs that I've talked to have turned me down. That came from Charlie Shrem. Yeah, you know, came from Charlie Shrem. So if you got it in the budget, I find it to be a bit pricey, but he is very, very knowledgeable of what's going on for crypto taxes. Clinton Donnelly says XRP investors live Twitter Space event to discuss what is Twitter Spaces anyway. Spark token airdrop tax. Spark token airdrop tax not as bad as you fear. Spark token airdrop tax not as bad as you fear, right? So it's going to happen a 15-minute talk followed by a 15-minute Q&A. Tuesday, June the 15th at 12:30 PST, which I imagine is 3:30 Eastern time, I would imagine. So Twitter Spaces, anybody know what that is? I don't know, but Clinton Donnelly is going to be going over that. And I think what's most important is he'll get in here and give us the community a chance to kind of correct the FUD that was going on in the community by content creators and other people in the community without fully understanding what the Flare Networks was doing in terms of this airdrop and how it was going to work. So unfortunately, a lot of people took the free money but didn't take the time to be prepared for the possibilities. And then unfortunately, they blame Flare Networks for that, right? So don't be that guy, right? Don't be that guy, right? You take the free money and then complain about the tax implications. Not very cool, right? If you were concerned about, first of all, you should have been prepared for the airdrop, understanding it is an airdrop. You should have been prepared. They gave us plenty of time for us to make a decision to or not to participate, right? And by you not moving your XRP to someplace that was not participating, you chose to participate because you had the option, right? You had the option. We all had the option not to participate, right? You could have put it somewhere that was not participating in it, but you didn't do it, right? You could have moved it off your ledger and moved it off to something else that wasn't supporting it. So you chose to participate, right? You chose to participate. It was an option, it was a choice. It wasn't thrust down your throat, right? You had a choice, and then you chose not to prepare, right? So hopefully it looks like that Clinton will come on and kind of clear up some of the misunderstandings, misinformation, those type of things. Trevor Conte say, yeah, it's new. Oh, okay, is it? Users tweet out a link. Okay, you just click and join the conversation. Oh, really? Okay. So they're trying to do something kind of similar to Clubhouse, I guess, huh? Where do you get the link, Trevor? So here's Trevor. Trevor says, yeah, it's new. You're talking about Twitter Spaces. Users tweet out a link. Okay. You just click and join the conversation. Yeah. So I'm imagine they're trying to do something very, very similar to Clubhouse is what it sounded like to me. But yeah, so that's a good deal, right? So you can kind of get, I think the biggest thing that Mickey B. Fresh and Patty B. XRP was trying to squelch was the misinformation and the emotional move that people were taking just to FUD this thing that they felt like was being thrust upon down their neck because they didn't decide to get it, which is not true. You did decide to get it when you decided not to move your XRP, right? Because remember, it was participating places and the ledger. So you could have found the place that wasn't participating, and there was plenty of them, right? You could have moved it somewhere and not have to have done that. For example, Jungle Inc. tweeted out the Flare combo the other night. Okay. Yeah, I'm about to check that out. Thank you, Trevor. I appreciate that. So just try to follow leaders in the crypto space and they will send out important news. Yeah, that would be very, very good. I have to learn about that. Twitter Spaces. I'm going to have to YouTube Twitter Spaces and how to use it. Because that's probably can be very, very good, right? So just know that that's going to happen on the 15th. So you can kind of get those questions answered. Definitely go to thedefistandard.com. Definitely go to thedefistandard.com and just be careful who you listen to, right? Just be hugely, hugely careful who you're listening to, right? It's not the sub count, right? It's not the sub count. It's the people behind the subs you got to pay attention to, right? It's those moves that you have to pay attention to. So, or the people behind the channel. So just know that is going to happen for sure. Let me share you what I got. You guys want to see what I have going on with Aave, talking a little DeFi? Let me share that with you. I hope you guys are checking out OneSwap.finance and playing around with that. Remember, you can play around with $5 $10 and you're good. You got to get familiar with the buttons, how they work, what it's looking like here. So here's app.aave.com. Just remember Polygon. Let me switch this mainnet here. Polygon has a program with Aave and Curve, and with what's the other one? Sushi Swap as well. All right, let's see what's going on with MetaMask. What's going on, MetaMask? Can I change this? Disconnect. Connect. Polygon. Hopefully this thing will connect. Man, this Wi-Fi is not the greatest. But anyway. So here's up here says the markets and Polygon right now. Aave looks like that's 7 billion in total value lock. 7 billion, and this is a platform where you could deposit Matic, you can deposit DAI, USDC, Tether, wrapped ETH, which is just ETH on a different blockchain. Bitcoin, same thing. Bitcoin on a different blockchain, and Aave as well. And so, for example, with Tether, you could deposit your fiat and turn it into the Tether, and you're going to earn 3.15% on your Tether and 5.91% on in Matic or in Polygon. So that's 9%, that's 9% on your money, right? You got $1,000, it's 9% on your money because you're earning in Tether and you're earning in Polygon as well, right? And you can then borrow that Tether or borrow from the value that they deposited on here at 3.94% and earn 6.66% in Polygon. So you're still up. So you're getting paid essentially to borrow, to deposit and borrow, which is really, really, really cool. Let me show you what I've done so far. Just $10,000, only $10,000 on the platform, right? And deposited USDC, deposited Tether, deposited some wrapped ETH, and some Polygon as well. And these are the assets that I borrow. You can deposit anything, and then you can borrow stable coins if you want, right? So I borrowed DAI, I borrowed USDC, and I borrowed Tether as an example. And again, I'm getting paid to borrow, guys. You get paid to borrow, which is really, really cool to see. So my LTV is 33%, which is cool. The borrowing power I use is 57%, which is cool. I'm probably going to get that down to 50% by just depositing some more crypto on here. Obviously, the market is probably not doing that swell. And you can do things like put $1,000 on Tether on here and then borrow $200 of ETH, right? And then you can deposit the ETH on here. You see what I'm saying? Or you can just borrow more Tether and add that to what you've already deposited. Right? So there's interesting strategies. But the bottom line is that they allow you to use your collateral to make moves in the market to earn money on your money. And sure, do you have to get familiar with the buttons and kind of learn some strategies like borrowing power use is best to stay under 50%. So 50% or less LTV. I always try to stay between 20 and 30% loan to value. And my health factor, I try to keep my health factor at between 2 and 3, no higher than 3. I like to kind of keep it between 2 and 3 as well. But the bottom line is, Polygon has become this massive thing. And it is a game changer. It's a side chain in terms of Ethereum. It's not really a layer 2. But when they're giving about 150 million in Polygon out to people who participate on Aave, who participate on Curve, who participate on Sushi Swap, why not take advantage of that? And a great place to learn what swap means, what pool means, what farming means is to hang out on WanSwap. And I'm going to share that with you guys as well. What is going on? What's going on? Michael Cummins, good to see you, my friend. Appreciate you being here. What's up with you? It's definitely great to see you. So that's some one example there of kind of putting your money to work for you. I just think we're in a different time. 2017, 2018 was a different kind of bull run. And this is very, very different. You know, I believe it's very, very different. And I think what we do in this bull market is different than what we did in 2018 because of DeFi and what DeFi brings to the market. And I would make the argument that disposable cash that you have during this bull run that is now sideways and has been sideways for about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, your disposable cash might be better spent in a stable coin and putting a stable coin to work, or at least a good portion of $1,000 in stable coins, and 70% stable, 30% buying the dip, because you can put that to work more and not be beholden to the market. If you went 100% into buying the dip, you're at the mercy of the market. You put $1,000 in crypto in the last 2 weeks, your crypto is not making you any money. If you put $1,000 into a stable coin and put that stable coin to work on platforms like Aave or Curve or Sushi, you can be making $1 a day. You could be making $5 a day. You could be making $10 a day on that $1,000, if you understand what I'm saying. And that is just massively important to understand that those options, yeah, they are available. Oh, you do? Okay. Got my WanSwap and WanMask set up. Can you show how to deposit XRP? I certainly can. I just sent a bunch of XRP over too. So let me, how can I do this and show you at the same time? Where do you have your XRP? Where are you sending the XRP from? Because that depends on how I show it, my friend, Mr. and Mrs. Fouts. How do I, you got it kind of set up on a cold wallet? It's really, really easy to do. Let me walk you through that. I wish I had some, let me do this. I'll send out some XRP. Celsius, okay. Is your Celsius wallet whitelisted or is it not whitelisted? We'll do a live thing. Bam Bam, what's going on, C's? Glad I caught you today. I appreciate you being here, Bam Bam. Appreciate you being here, Bam Bam. Someone's not happy on Facebook. They gave me a mean face, like, Well, if you don't know, then it's probably, if you don't know, my friend, then you probably do not have it whitelisted. But you, the challenge with that is if you don't have a withdrawal address on Celsius set up, do you have a withdrawal address set up? Because you have to have one to withdraw. Okay, so two things. Whitelisting, guys, whitelisting is on Celsius or Binance US. They allow you to whitelist your address. And what that means is if every time you withdraw, it can only go to the address that you have whitelisted. So even if a hack happens and crazy madness goes on, it can only be withdrawn to that address because you have it whitelisted. All right. If you don't have it whitelisted, then you take the chance of some craziness happening, something gets hacked, they can change the withdrawal address. But if it's whitelisted, it can't be changed. So that's what a whitelisting is. It's an address that you pick for XRP or Bitcoin to when you withdraw it, it's going to go to that particular address and it can't go anywhere else. Now, if your XRP is on Celsius, like you can't withdraw unless you have a withdrawal address already set And then you're going to have to wait 24. Wait a minute. They might have changed that. Did they change that June 9th? I think they did change that June 9th. Okay. So you may be able to set an address up now and withdraw. So you got to pick an address. Do you want it to be your ledger? I use my ledger for XRP. I use my ledger as the whitelisted address. Is it still 24 hours, Nicholas M? I know they were looking to change it, but it might be the 17th instead of the, I don't know, I thought maybe the 9th. So that's going to be an issue. The Fouts household on Celsius, if you don't have XRP somewhere else, you're not going to be able to use WanSwap today because it's a 24-hour wait for addresses. Nicholas says it's still 24 hours. I know that they said they were going to change it. It cannot go straight to WanMask. Well, it can go straight to WanMask. Wait a minute. No, it can't. You have to have a MetaMask. Oh, you're saying WanMask? Yeah, it can. But from Celsius, the address has to start with an R and that kind of thing like that. And so, and that R address changes every time you look to take it off the XRP ledger onto WanMask. So that is not one that you're going to want to have. I would recommend putting it, using a ledger address or using a Binance US address, XRP address. Yep, I had to wait a couple of days ago, says Nicholas M. Yeah, and they are looking to change. They're changing that, but and I have the date wrong. I thought it was maybe the 9th or 11th, like today, but it might be the 17th. And it might be the 17th when they're going to change that. Another thing you can do is just buy WAN, right? You could just buy, some WAN and then change the WAN chain over to XRP, right? So WAN chain is pretty fairly inexpensive. You can swap it that way. Yeah, yep. So let me show you what I have going on with WanMask right now. Hello, Crypto Siege. What do you think of AMP? Very appreciated always for the hard work you do to inform us generational wealth. Indeed. I saw AMP the other day. Looks like earlier today, they're doing pretty good on the 7-day, but I don't know enough about AMP, Mario, to intelligently answer that. Let's see what I want. I want one. We got Juan Lind. There it is, WanSwap. There it is there. Boy, the internet is brutal. So it's WanSwap.finance, and it's a DeFi platform put together by WanChain. And from my understanding, they were the first one to provide any type of DeFi for XRP. Now, we heard about the Flare network and we were totally excited about the Flare network, but just understand it hasn't launched yet. WanSwap was able to put something together in place because they were already in DeFi and they, looking to bring the XRP community obviously to the platform. And they've done really, really well with doing that. So this WanSwap right here where it says swap, it just allows you to take a particular crypto that they have, like WanChain or Ethereum or whatever PHX is, or Bitcoin, Doge, EOS, ICP, Chainlink, MakerDAO, Ocean, Sushi, Uni, Tether, and USDC. There's XRP, WASP, and Wrapped One, and Zoo. And you can swap those tokens for some other token that you might be wanting to use. So you can swap WanChain for XRP if you wanted to. right? You could just swap those over, right? What I would be mainly interested in at this time in reference to XRP is Juan Lind, right? Juan Lind. Let me see if that's going to stop sharing if I hit Juan Lind. Juan Lind. Let's do this. Allows you, just like Celsius, to deposit your XRP onto the platform, and earn more XRP. Now, the APY currently is now 5.49%. This APY changes daily, almost hourly. It can change. And then you can borrow against or use your XRP or use your Yuan chain or use your Bitcoin or Ethereum as collateral, and then you can borrow it over here. So you see the supply market means where you can supply or deposit particular cryptos, Uniswap, Wasp, Sushi, and the borrow markets is what you can borrow and as for collateral, right? So you can see here that I borrowed $1,400. That was just $500 not too long ago, but I borrowed some earlier today. So I deposited XRP. Originally was 3% interest. It's got as high as 7% interest. And then I borrowed Ethereum, and I used the Ethereum on another platform to earn more money. This time I'm probably going to hold the Ethereum and see what Ethereum does before I look to make any other kind of moves. So remember, once you borrow collateral that you borrow, the asset that you borrow is your asset. It's yours. It's yours to do what you will. And remember, if you hold ETH, do you expect ETH to double? Do you expect ETH to triple? Right? You can use something that you borrowed and have it double or triple and use that earning to pay back what you borrowed, right? It's so many different strategies that you can use. It's pretty crazy the things that you can do. And so you can see I deposited some XRP here, and yeah, I'm taking advantage of the interest, right? Because the great behemoth that is the great monster that is Celsius is no longer providing interest on your XRP. So where is XRP doing right now? You got to have to pay attention to that too. Let's see. Okay. 85 cents. Okay. Yeah, the market is just bleeding right now, guys. It really is. Ethereum is down 15%. Binance Coin's down 15%. Cardano's down 19%. Doge is down 20%. XRP is down 18%. Uni's down 22%. So this has been going on for a while, right? Polygon is down 28%, right? This has been going on for a couple of weeks now. It feels like a couple of weeks. Meanwhile, I was earning more on my crypto every single day on platforms like Aave, on platforms like Curve, on platforms like Sushi. We're in this is a different time right now. It's a different time where we're just going to be beholden to the market when you don't have to be. You don't have to be dependent upon the market to have your money go to work for you. And I would just argue that during the bull market, perhaps, right? In other words, we've passed that time of accumulating. We've certainly passed the time of accumulating at a discount. That 60 to 95% discount on digital asset, that has passed, right? That has passed. So maybe, what we decided in the Crypto Sieges home is that disposable cash that we have of $1,000, that it's better to put $700 or $800 of that into a stable coin where you can go into the DeFi space and become a liquidity provider and earn 0.3% in fees for providing liquidity, And 30%, sure, we can take 20 or 30% and buy the dip. But if I got $1,000 solely during the bull market, and the dip is not the, in our opinion, is not the best use of our money, because now that $1,000 is totally beholden to what's going on in the market in terms of that asset appreciating, that asset going sideways, that asset going down. We have no control over that. Whereas in DeFi, whether the market's up or down, you get paid a percentage in liquidity fees. Market up or down don't matter. Don't matter what's going on in the market. Up, you get fees. Down, you get fees. Sideways, you get fees, right? So you're making money on your money and you're putting your money to work. Now, during a bear market, our strategy would be different. Perhaps the numbers are changed, right? So perhaps during a bear market, it's 70 to 80% buying crypto at a 95% discount and 20, 30% in stable coins, so that you're always liquid, if you understand what I'm saying. GDLT is in the building. What's going on, my friend? It's good to see you. Thank goodness for WanSwap says, yeah, indeed. And that is definitely the deal for sure. Got to be able to put your money to work for you. Look, Celsius is participating in DeFi every single day. They use Aave, Nexo, BlockFi. I don't even want to mention those other ones, but they're participating in DeFi. And, once you get comfortable, you can participate in it, but you got to get comfortable. First, you got to learn how to just deposit, right? And on Celsius, see what it looks like to earn some money on your money. See what it looks like to take a 1% loan. What does that look like? What does that feel like? Right? And then as you graduate and you level up, you'll just learn that there are better moves to be made. The great thing about Celsius, unlike DeFi, is Celsius is bringing more people into the digital asset space. And we need that. We need more people coming into the space. DeFi tends to cater to people already in the space, right? We need to grow the space, right? Hugely, hugely important. Celsius' role in this platform, in this space is massive. They call themselves CFIs, kind of like centralized finance in a way. And, with 20 billion assets under management, what they have going on is working. And a lot of people, they have a lot of institutions and, quote unquote, LLCs and, that type of stuff coming to them, wanting to use their platform. There's a reason for that. Massive. That's right, XRP Joe. If we want to be market makers ourselves, we must understand the importance of liquidity and how it benefits us. Yes, that is exactly right. Exactly right. We have to understand what it means. We have to understand what it means, and that's why I like WanSwap. That's such an easy way to kind of begin learning about DeFi, right? Because we all want to be prepared for Flare networks if we're XRP hodlers. But if we're in this digital asset space as a whole, we have to learn about decentralized finance and what that means, right? There's something about 0.3% in liquidity fees on a platform that has $20 billion in total value, excuse me, in total value locked, right? We have to know what that looks like. What does that feel like? If you don't know, then you're not able to participate, right? You just got to kind of get comfortable with how it all works, right? That's the most important thing. You have to get comfortable with how it works. Hugely, hugely, hugely important. Yep, GDLT, you're on it, my friend. You are definitely on it for sure. So get comfortable with it. Don't be afraid of it. I get it. Don't be afraid of it. And once you start to YouTube some stuff and learn and go through some stuff, you'll know. By the way, for WanSwap, I did 2 videos on how to use either WanChain or XRP on wanswap.finance. There's 2 videos. I think my last 2 videos, you can see them there on the channel, on how to do that. So you definitely want to do that. GTLT says Kava has amazing DeFi. Their stablecoin USDS has high percentage returns. I've not used Kava yet. I know a lot of people were really high on Kava, and I felt like it kind of waned away. And I don't know if didn't something happen where they were supposed to do more on the XRP ledger and they didn't. I believe that's what happened there. Yeah, but there are platforms right now where you can earn 500% on your stable coins, right? You can just, you can put your stable coins to work for you. Well, not 500%, 100%. 500% is on stuff that on 2 different cryptos. And, there's something that you're in for a week to 10 days, and then you're probably out of it, right? Like my buddy put $1,000 in and made $271 in a week, right? And took the 270 and put it somewhere else, took his stuff off there, right? As well. So just understand that. Huh? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So what do you think, Recon of Ravencoin? Don't know. Spiker Hound, good to see you. Definitely good to see you for sure. So listen, guys, that is the word on the street for sure. The most important thing is you can put your money to work for you. Don't forget about Clinton Donnelly's thing he's going to do on the 15th about Spark and the airdrop. Okay. What Hedera Hashgraph news is there, John? So don't forget about that, right? So we can know what we got going on there. And so for those of you who chose to participate in getting the airdrop, you can learn more about what is going on. Yeah, the Fouts are in the building. Let's look up later on today, my friend, and figure out how to help you out there with that Celsius, with the Celsius platform. Looks like Miss Crypto Siege is looking to head out to the beach, starting to warm up, starting to get a little sunny. Yeah, she's going to have a really big umbrella to get me out there on that beach. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to wrap this. I'm going to end the stream. Thank you, Spiker Hound and GDLT and John for hanging out. I appreciate you guys big time. DJ, thank you for checking in. XRP Joe, it's great to see you as always. Keyless is in the building, another native crypto. I definitely appreciate you doing that. Nicholas M. This is a CZ Sishi. David Luna. The Fouts, Mario Rodriguez, I appreciate you guys. Bam Bam, thanks for checking in. Michael Cummings and Trevor LeConte, as always. D. Daniels, I missed you checking in, my friend. Good to see you as well. So, guys, listen, I'm going to end this video like I do all of my videos and remind you guys of this. Old money doesn't want you to win. But that's okay, though, because you and I are already winning. Have a great day, guys. I'll talk to you soon. See ya. Bye.